I predict that I will be the biggest loser ever on your show.
Weight is 430 pounds.
You know, I feel like I've let so many people down, but, you know, most of all myself. When I was 17 years old, I was a rock star. I was looking good, feeling good. I feel like somebody's stolen my dream. This thing has stolen my life, and I want my life back.
Go! I'm never gonna let you rest because I don't know how long you're gonna be here. You're gonna be here 2 weeks, you're gonna be here all the way through. I'm gonna make it where it feels like you're gonna be gone tomorrow. Now get up.
Let's go. 4. Look at that word believe, okay? Right there.
Do it! Go! Press! One more.
Let's go. Pop it. What?
Danny C is a machine.
Oh my God!
Yeah! All right. Oh, yeah!
Congratulations, Danny. You have now set a record in the Biggest Loser house. You have lost in the double digits 7 weeks in a row.
I did it, Rudy. When I first came here, I didn't see myself as the biggest loser.
5.
Now I see it more than ever.
Come a long way.
This is an incredible feeling because I've turned the corner. I'm not afraid to believe that I could do what I need to do for me and my family. I'm figuring out the Biggest Loser isn't just about losing the weight. The Biggest Loser is about healing what's wrong.
Here is Danny! You're looking for more than 227, Danny. Your current weight is.
It was amazing. Time had gone by, I had gained weight, and I really hadn't seen myself as being that overweight. But the night my daughter walked in at 7 years old, and I noticed that she was struggling a little bit with her weight, and she came in and said, I wanted to be just like you, Dad. I want a belly just like yours. That's when I really said, I have this goal in front of me because I need to be the role model that I need to be to my daughter. And there's more people than just me at stake here. That night when my daughter came in and that goal was, revealed to me, because it was like a slap in the face with the truth. It was time to lose the lies, stand up and say, hey, I'm 430 pounds here, this is not good, and I need to change, not just for me, but for my family. It was time to get up and start taking action. And the first thing I did was I walked into the computer, downloaded the application for The Biggest Loser, downloaded it, I printed it out, filled it out, made a video. I did what I had to do. I just started action. If I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't be sitting here today. Setting goals gives you a place to go. It gives you a journey to be on. It gives you a path. Without goals, it's too easy to fail. Because without a point, a goal is like a point out there in the future, and from here to there is a path. And the path may go this way and that way and this way, but it's a path. And then you can start walking the path. If you just say, I gotta lose weight, and you don't really set a goal, the path doesn't really materialize. But once you set that goal, the path just appears. I was 430. There were people there who were lighter than me, who were gonna reach their goal weight quicker than me, but I just focused on what I had to do day by day. And Danny was the key here. It wasn't Rudy, it wasn't Abby, it wasn't Amanda, it was Danny. So I just focused on Danny and my goal and my journey. Whether it's losing weight or increasing sales or getting new customers or writing a novel or being a better dad, I think those things all are similar. I think that no matter the goal, they're similar because they all have a place you need to go to, and they all have steps you need to take to get there. My motto on the ranch was to do a little more today than I did yesterday, and then repeat that process tomorrow. A little more today than yesterday, and repeat the process. I couldn't run when I went to the ranch. I had to walk. I mean, it was too painful for me to run. I had too much weight. I was 430 pounds. But as I lost some weight, I got to where I could jog little amounts. So I would come to this point on the trail, and I would see a telephone pole, a light pole that was there, and I would say, I'm going to jog to that light pole. So one day I jogged to the light pole. It was a big success for me. It was a small step, but a big success. The next day I jogged to the light pole and just about 10 feet further. The next day I jogged to the light pole and 20 feet further. I did that every day on the ranch until I could run around that trail like 10 times without stopping. I didn't do it in one day. I did it over short steps and adding to the success I had the day before. The key, whenever your path may be longer than others to get to a certain point, to get to your success, the key is just to focus on your success, your path. If you start focusing and comparing yourself to everybody else, that can deter you from where you need to be. When I went to the ranch, Rudy was my biggest competition. This guy sets and gets goals. He set a goal to be the first ever to lose 100 pounds in 7 weeks, and he did it. He's great at setting and achieving goals. Well, when we went to the ranch, he was 12 pounds heavier than me, and 5 weeks into it, he was 10 pounds lighter than me. And it felt like I was never gonna get there. I did start comparing myself to Rudy. That's why whenever I finally set a record of 7 weeks of double-digit weight loss in a row, I said, see, I did it, Rudy. Because I was telling him, you're not the only one that can set goals. If you continue to compare yourself to everyone else's journey, you get deterred from your journey. And I think your journey is where you're at. Whether it takes you longer to get there, or it may take you more work. But you know what? If that's the case, then you do more work. If you do the same thing today you did yesterday, you'll get the same result. So if you want more customers, you gotta try something new. And you know what? You might try something new and you might fail at it. It might not succeed. But failure is a must to success. I mean, because, and Jillian told me something once. Jillian said, Danny, if you regret every decision you make, you'll never move forward. But if you take good decisions and you run with them, and you take bad decisions and you learn from them, then you'll move forward towards success. But regrets and focusing on the decisions that don't work holds you back. I didn't see success. I tried out for season 6. I didn't get a call back. I tried out for season 7 with 5 people, and nothing happened. I could have quit and given up, but I tried out for season 8 because I had decided I was going to do it. And look what happened. I won season 8 because I didn't give up. Each goal has a starting point, it has an ending point. And I don't like to call it an ending point. I like to call it when you reach your goal, because then you have to start again. You have to just continue on. The worst thing you can do in weight loss or anything is get to your goal and then quit, because I would be, this has been 2 years since my show, and I would be maybe 300 pounds if I quit. But I've decided to keep going, and keep maintaining what I've done. Being passionate about what you're doing is key. And obviously, if you're working for Chick-fil-A, you have a passion for it. So make that passion get you up every day and put you into action. Abraham Lincoln said, nothing is more important, not one thing, but your resolution to succeed. Man, that's huge. It doesn't matter if you've got all the money in the world and you can spend more on marketing than others, or if other people can spend more than you. What matters is your resolution to succeed. So if you say it's going to happen, and I believe it's going to happen, and you have passion for it to happen, it will happen, no matter what it is.